Your Instagram is like literally like you're the perfect couple. I'm presuming it's not all perfect.
Well, that's Instagram, isn't it? You only show the good stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I love your Instagram.
I mean, obviously, you know, the two of you got together through the world of telly because you met, is it in Australia? Is that right?
Yeah, Storm was producing me on X Factor. And now she's still producing me today. My first year, what was that, 2010?
2010.
2010, down in Sydney. And, that's when we first met.
It must be so different, because obviously, you know, I've been married before, and when you get together with someone and you're sort of joining blended families, obviously you didn't have any children then. That's sort of tricky in its own way. But when you're a couple and you just have time together on your own, having a baby and putting that into a mix totally changes everything. Yeah. How have things changed for you?
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, look, we've been really lucky with Cooper. He's a little legend. He really is. He's a special kid. He's
such a good kid.
You know, he sleeps 12 hours at night. I mean, that alone.
That's not fair.
I know, right? It's incredible. He's such a great kid. I mean, yeah, it's you know, and then put in the mix, going on tour and traveling all the time, and you know, it's full on. It's demanding.
Big kids as well.
Yeah, but you make it work. That's the thing.
It's fair to say though, when you guys met, you were not massively keen on having more children, were you? But that's quite a big deal to say that to a lady who hasn't had children and might want.
But I think, and I think a lot of people will agree with me, when you might have that idea in your head, but then when you're with somebody that you love and you know that you'd want to share that experience with that person, you know, so you kind of say that thing, never say never, really is what you should be thinking, because you really don't know which way you're going to go with something like that.
How did you feel when he said that? Because you think, oh my God, I've met the love of my life, but it might mean that I don't get to have children if I want them.
Well, I mean, we were forced in a very unusual situation because we had to face really big things early on in our relationship, because we didn't want to sort of come out and be dating without sort of knowing for sure that actually there was real legs to it. Because the kids were there and he had this whole other life that was worlds apart from mine. And I was quite nervous about that. So we had really serious conversations, which people don't have on the first, second and third date, but we did.
What was it like to be a stepmom, though? Because I read, obviously, your stepchildren adore you. They just have fallen totally in love with you.
Love them.
Was that instant, or did it take time?
No, actually, we were really blessed. I mean, from the first time I met them, we all got on a house on fire. They didn't know at the very beginning that we were dating, though, because I was a producer on the show. Yeah. So I'd see them all backstage and we would throw bananas and oranges and just have a lot of crack. And then, you know, things just, as they slowly progressed, we warned them to the situation slowly. We were very cautious to make sure we did that, because we didn't want to just sort of impose this whole new situation into their life without, you know, giving them time to adjust.
Totally.
So they are the best kids, and I love them, and they are 100% our priority.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to be, and that's the thing. I mean, they feel that.
How did it happen? Obviously, not the detail of how Cooper happened.
Well, now,
How did the conversation that led to Cooper happen?
Because he'd said, we'd had the conversation where you said that, no, he wasn't sure if he wanted to have any more children, and that was really difficult for me because I always pictured having kids of my own, and I come from a really large family. And, you know, I went away and I thought about it, and I had to be really honest with myself, and I spoke to my mum about it. And, there were tears, but I knew in my heart that I could live the rest of my life without kids, but I couldn't live without him.
Aww.
And any more... Are you having any more...
Thank God he changed his mind.
Are you having any more conversations along that line?
We never spoke... Oh, you mean now?
Well, just any more conversations? Might as well ask you while I'm here.
She's being Auntie Siren now.
Look, we actually, when we first had Cooper, those first 6 months especially, we were like, we'll totally do this again. And even the kids, like everyone, you know, we're all besotted by Coop, so we'd all be happy for another one. But the reality of travelling and our lifestyle with a dreamboat child that sleeps, that travels, that adjusts to time zones, I mean, he is ridiculous. It's still really hard work.
Yeah.
So I'm a bit kind of like, just
the touring with a toddler tour.
Honestly, it's full on. We're touring at the moment, and we're travelling all around the UK, and that's just in the UK. We're about to do Australia and New Zealand and Middle East and Asia and so on. And it's full on. You're packing so many more suitcases and baby formulas or whatever you're bringing, toys or whatever it is to, for their comforts. So, yeah, it's pretty full on.
And you're in Glasgow tomorrow night, is that
right? Glasgow tomorrow night, then we've got Newcastle, and then we've got Brighton, and we're finishing on Saturday in Wembley. Yeah.
Wow.
This leg, finish the UK leg.
Lovely.
Yeah, amazing.
Cool. Now, listen, we couldn't have the two of you here without playing a little game. This is such a great idea. I love this game. I love it.
Yeah,
I was going to say that some Boyzone lyrics could sound a lot like, the lovely way that you would hope a man would speak to his wife. So we thought that we would play a little game. It's called Lyric or Lover. So, Storm, you have to guess.
I'm terrible with lyrics.
Oh, great. That's going to make it Basically, you have to guess whether what we're reading out, whether it is something that he said to you or it is a lyric from a song. So here we go. Are you ready?
So I'm guessing if it's a lyric.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with me.
It's like you've said.
Okay, so here we are.
Might not be able to
even not you, Ronan. I'm saying.
Yeah, okay.
Even though I've been there before, we're learning all the time.
Lyric or lover?
Lyric?
Lover.
This is a good start.
Who believed that after all we've been through, I'd be able to put my trust in you?
Oh, that's a lyric. I have no idea what song.
Okay, you got one.
Okay. She's amazing. She's fantastic. She's understanding and she's strong.
That's my
Is
lover.
that me, is it?
Yes,
My lover. She listens.
I'm so glad it's Love Week.
Well done.
Fall on
My
deaf
husband
ears.
quotes one of your lyrics to me all the time. You say it best when you say nothing at all. I.e., shut up. You drive me crazy, but I love you anyway.
Well, he could totally say that, but I think it's a lyric.
Yeah. Listen.
Your stuff.
There we go.
Brilliant. We think they're all good. Good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thanks a million, guys.
Brilliant having the two of
Great
you
to see
on.
you.